To enable Azure SQL scale-out, start by understanding the concept of scaling out, which involves distributing workload across multiple databases to improve performance and availability. Azure SQL Database provides a built-in feature called Elastic Database Pools, which allows you to scale out your database. First, create an Elastic Database Pool by logging into the Azure portal and navigating to your Azure SQL Database server. Click on New Elastic Pool and specify the pool name, edition, and performance level. You can choose from a range of performance levels, including Basic, Standard, and Premium. Next, create a new database or add an existing database to the Elastic Pool. To do this, navigate to the Elastic Pool and click on Add Database. Select the database you want to add and configure the database settings as needed. To scale out your database, you need to create multiple databases with the same schema and data. You can use the Azure SQL Database Data Tier Application Framework to create a template for your database schema and data. This framework allows you to define a template for your database and then create multiple databases based on that template. Once you have created multiple databases, you need to configure the data distribution and routing. Azure SQL Database provides a feature called Elastic Database Query, which allows you to run queries across multiple databases. You can use the Elastic Database Query feature to distribute data across multiple databases and route queries to the correct database. To configure data distribution and routing, you need to create a shard map, which defines how data is distributed across multiple databases. You can use the Azure SQL Database Shard Map Manager to create and manage shard maps. Best practices for enabling Azure SQL scale-out include monitoring performance and adjusting the Elastic Pool settings as needed. You should also consider implementing data encryption and access controls to ensure the security of your data. In summary, enabling Azure SQL scale-out involves creating an Elastic Database Pool, adding databases to the pool, creating multiple databases with the same schema and data, and configuring data distribution and routing. By following these steps and best practices, you can improve the performance and availability of your Azure SQL database and support large-scale applications.